Don't leave your reader hanging after the end. The back of your book is prime real estate for making connections, asking for reviews, teasing the next book, especially if you're writing a series, and possibly getting more sales. Hi, my name is Jennifer Gregson. I am a young adult author and professional formatter who makes videos every Friday to help indie authors like you have an easier time with the publishing world. So, the end of your story is not the end of your book. When you are formatting and collecting all the things that you need to either give your formatter or if you're going to DIY it, you are going to need to think about. Now, last week I talked about front matter. This week we're going to talk about back matter. And a lot of this is optional. Front matter, you have things like copyright, table of contents. Those are kind of things that you need to have. Back matter is a place where you get to be a little creative. You get to decide what you want. It's not as required, but some things are super, super helpful. I always like to have acknowledgments. This is where I thank beta readers, my writing group, my editor, my parents, my husband, my son. This is a great place to do that. It's like being able to give a little Oscar acceptance speech via writing. If you didn't put your about the author in the front, this is where you do it. So I always like to include my current headshot that I'm using and my bio. You can decide on the length. I usually give it a full page, so I make sure it fits with the picture. Sometimes I put the picture, I'll add some examples here, but sometimes I add the picture to the side, sometimes I put it on the top. It really just depends on how it looks, what I'm saying. Sometimes I gear my bio toward the book, like for Etta and Gina, the book that I set in my hometown of St. Louis. I mentioned that I'm from St. Louis and that writing this book to help me connect back to the food of my childhood. So it just sort of depends on what you want to do. You can keep it standard, write the same bio for every book. Totally up to you. You can have some kind of call to action here. You can ask for a review and give a link back to the bookstores. Some of the professional formatting software makes that super easy so that only the link to so if they bought it on Amazon, that link works only for Amazon. If they bought it from like the Google Play Shop, same thing. Kobo, same thing. Or you can have a universal link that goes back to your website. Totally different things you can do, but you can ask for a review. You can ask them to join your newsletter. Again, some people put this in the front, so I kind of mentioned it last week, but I'm going to go a little bit more in depth here. This is where you would tell them what they're going to get from your newsletter. Are they going to get a freebie of some kind? Are they going to get free chapters? Are they going to get deleted scenes? Are they going to get character art? Whatever your sort of freebie, your little magnet to get to your newsletter, you're going to mention that. Maybe have a picture. You're going to have a link for them to join, and you're going to ask them nicely and sort of give them, like, do you write monthly? Do you send weekly newsletters? Is it only updates? Let them know what they're going to get into so that they can keep up with you and your next books. And speaking of your next books, if you are writing a series and you have a little bit of, let's say you're writing book 2, you are publishing let's say you are publishing book 1, and you have book 2 sort of done, add a teaser. Even a chapter, even if it's not the official, put that on there. Put like, this is a teaser for book 2. You are the first ones to see this, like really hype it up and give them the first chapter. And then have them join your newsletter. I feel like that sometimes really works well if you put the teaser and then say, hey, you want more information, join my newsletter. I do updates, blah, 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 because they're already in that world and then it gets them excited. If you are already done, let's say you have written your whole series and you're going back, which I know is hard work, but it is important. Put the official first chapter in there of the next book and do it for all of them. Get them really hyped to read that next book and then put a link where they can buy it. So again, the back matter is more optional. You could literally say the end and be done, but the back matter gives you a lot of real estate to do some fun things, to connect with your readers, to give them a taste of what's coming. You can put a list of other books by you. So let's say this is your 17th book, right? Add all of your books to a list. You can put them by series. So like my series is called Bloodlines of Power. So I would put that and I would put all the books underneath it. If I had another series, then I would put that title and all the books underneath it. But put the books that you have already written and add links. Store specific links. Most of the formatting software can do that for you. There are other universal link websites if it doesn't. And then you can put in there the links that you want. You can also just link back to your website. There's a couple different options when you're doing that, but definitely link somewhere so they can grab the next book easy. The thing about the back matter and formatting specifically is you want to make sure when you're looking at the layout, so if you are doing a print book, if you're doing a paperback especially, that you download that PDF out of the formatting software and you look at it and make sure it looks good. So if your author picture is too big and it bumps your bio to 2 pages, are you okay with that? If it's going to be like lie flat like this, that might be okay. But if it starts on the right page and your bio ends on the back, you might not like that. So just double check some of those things to make sure that the back matter looks super professional, because you want to leave your readers with a really high ideal of what you as an author, you as an indie author especially, can provide them. So your back matter needs to look really good. So just give it a tiny little bit of space to double check those things before you send it into the bookstores. If all of this seems super confusing, I got you. Download my free checklist about formatting for indie authors at the link is in the description box below. I walk you through all of the things you need to think about, including back matter and front matter. And if you didn't watch the front matter video, I've got a card up here. Please go check it out. And keep writing. I do videos every Friday. Let me know if you have any questions about front matter or back matter, and I will get to you. All right, happy writing.